Hey everybody, it's Monday and it's Valentine's week, so I figured I'd talk about love a little bit. And actually I was going to talk some about marriage, and I'm going to just a smidgen tonight, and then I'll go into it a little bit more this week. I know not everybody's married, and maybe not everybody has a boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever, but there's things to think about when you are in a relationship with someone. And I was reading a section in my Bible here that covers all different scriptures about competition. And in a relationship, you really, unless you're competing together for the same prize, that's the only way will be able to win. Because you should never compete against each other. You shouldn't keep score, in other words. And when I talk to people about their marriages, if they reach out or whatever, it's usually one or the other is not fulfilling needs of some sort, or it seems to each other that one is doing more than the other, and that's where I bring up the keeping score, because it's inappropriate to keep score in your marriage. Now there is a time. There are times that you both have to give and take. Okay, that's how marriages work. That's how it works. So give and take. So you have to expect that, and you have to be willing to compromise. So that's what give and take is: compromising. And I look at Galatians 3:23 when it talks about working willingly, and whatever you do, just as if you were working for the Lord. Same thing with your marriage. Do everything you can, the best you can, so that it reflects God. And so your marriage should reflect God, because He should be at the top. He's your priority list. Okay, if both of you are seeking Him and living in Christian faith, then that shouldn't be a problem, and everything else will follow. So the love passage that you can always go to if you want to figure out what love is in 1 Corinthians 13. And that's what I refer to often, especially when we're talking about when you feel like when you're wronged, or you're too proud or boastful, or whatever. I'm just saying, in marriage, don't keep score. Okay, do not do it. So 1 Corinthians 13:4, love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful or proud or rude. It does not demand its own way. It is not irritable, and it keeps no record of being wronged. It does not rejoice about injustice, but rejoices whenever the truth wins out. Love never gives up, never loses faith, is always hopeful, and endures through every circumstance. When that's where I really dig into the keeps no record of being wronged. That's when I really dig into the keeping score, because that's what a scorebook is, a record. And if you are worried that when you come home the house is not clean enough, but you've been working hard in the yard, or you've been at work and you've been working hard at work, and your wife, maybe she stays home and things aren't exactly perfect when you get there, you don't know what her day was like, just like she doesn't know what your day was like. Maybe you're in a bad mood because you had a rough day at work. Maybe she had something come up and didn't feel well, and she didn't get all her little chores that she had planned on getting done. I don't know. And that's why you have to be really careful before pointing fingers and like I said, trying to keep score when you don't even know what went on that day. So we all have bad days and good days, and we all get sidetracked, so that happens. But, it won't hurt a man to run the vacuum cleaner and wash some dishes and do some cooking. And just like it's okay for women to go to work, it's give and take, right? Give and take. We're pretty fortunate where Jen doesn't, leave home too much for work. Occasionally she does, but most of the time it's right here at home. And but I know there's days that I come home from work, or days that I'm here, and I'm like, well, I guess she didn't get to that. But I don't say a word. It's because it's not worth it. Why would I even, it may frustrate me, but why would I get upset about it and then cause an argument? It's not worth it, right? Because I can find about 24 things around this house that I should have done already too. And so if I go in and harp on what she didn't do, and then I'll turn right back around and she can harp on what I didn't do, it's not healthy. It just breaks down your relationship, and it does not define the love that you feel for each other. So, hey, have a great week. We're going to talk more about love and marriage and relationships as the week goes on. But start your Monday off right. Tell your spouse that you love them, give them a smooch, and move forward. Have a good day.